Hello all, welcome to the fifth video in Linux command line tutorial series. This is Karthik from TechGeeks, and in this video we are going to talk about mkdir command and how to use it. Let's start by opening our terminal. We are now terminal. In the previous videos we have seen how to know our present working directory using pwd command. And also we have seen how to list the contents of a directory using ls command. And also we have seen how to change our current working directory using cd command. Let's say we want to change our current working directory to desktop. Just type cd and path to desktop. I am using relative path here, nothing but desktop. Hit enter. See, we are now in desktop. You can check either here or here. Now let's say we want to create a new directory from terminal. For this purpose we use mkdir command. mkdir stands for make directory. As I said in previous video, most of the commands in Linux are abbreviations of the definitions, which makes them easier to remember. Let us use mkdir command. Just type mkdir. Let's say we want to create a directory named movies in desktop. What we just need to do is just type mkdir, which is command name, and give a space, and you have to give the name of the directory you want to create as argument. You want to create movies directory, so just type movies and hit enter. You can see the directory created here. You can also observe the changes by seeing the contents of desktop directory using ls. We can see the movies directory here. Let us see what happens when we run that command again. Means what we are doing now is we are creating a new directory with the name of an existing directory using mkdir command. Let us see what happens when we do this. Gives an error that mkdir cannot create movies directory because the file already exists. So we can't use the names of existing directories to create new directories using mkdir command. Let's say we want to create a directory in some other folder. Let's say documents. We want to create a directory in documents. For this we need to go to documents and then use mkdir to create that folder or directory, or you can directly use mkdir without moving to documents folder. Just type mkdir and then give space. Then we need to specify the path of documents folder. The path of documents folder with respect to desktop is nothing but just go back once and then go into documents. Go back means going to parent directory and then going into documents folder. Now we need to give the name of the directory we want to create. Let's say we want to create learning directory. First, before running this command, let us see the contents of documents using GUI to observe the difference. Documents. You see here there is no directory whose name is learning in documents, and just let us just run the command. You can see that a directory whose name is learning was created. In this way we can create directories anywhere in the Linux file system using path of that location. Let's say we want to create multiple directories in certain directory. Let's say we want to create multiple directories in learning. First let us change our current working directory to learning, cd and the path. We are now in learning. Just type ls to see the contents. There are no contents. Learning. Now let's say we want to create multiple directories at a time using mkdir command. We can do this by two ways. The first way is using multiple arguments. Those multiple arguments are nothing but the names of the directories you want to create. Just type mkdir and then name of the first directory you want to create. Let's say directory 1. Name of the second directory you want to create. These arguments should be separated by space. Then name of the third directory you want to create. Let's say we want to create these three directories. Let us run this command and see what happens. See here, we got three directories whose names mentioned here are created. The other way to do it is using curly braces. Let us use that way. Just type mkdir and give curly braces, and then we have to mention the names of the directories we want to create in curly braces separated by commas. Let us see how to do it. Just let us create capital dir 1 and dir 2 and then dir 3. Let's create these three directories. Let's see what happens if we run this command. You can see these three directories are created. These are the two ways we can create multiple directories using mkdir command in a single run. The thing to note here is you should not separate these directories with space. You cannot give space here. If you give space and run the command, let us experiment and see what happens. You can see the shell interprets that this is the name of one directory separated by space, and this is another argument which is name of another directory and separated by space, and this is the name of the directory separated by space here, and creates the directories with the names curly brace directory 1 comma and then directory 2 comma and then directory 3 curly brace. So you should not separate the contents of curly braces with spaces. Let's say we want to create a directory structure. Means first let us take example. Let's say we want to create two directories. The first directory, let's say directory 1, and the second directory is the subdirectory of directory 1. Let's say directory 2. Let's say we want to create a directory structure like this, where directory 1 is parent of directory 2. We want to create both directory 1 and directory 2 at a time using mkdir command. Let's see what happens when we run this command. See, it gives an error stating that it cannot create directory with the name directory 1 / directory 2 because no such file or directory exists. It gives error because the shell interprets that directory 1 already exists in learning directory, and it searches for directory 1 and it can't find any directory with the name directory 1 because we want to create a new directory with that name directory 1. So it gives an error stating it cannot create directory. To create such structures of directories, we use a flag with mkdir command. That flag is nothing but p flag, mkdir space. Now we have to give flag. Flags are started by hyphens and then flag name. Flag is p. Now and give the argument. Now let us see what happens when we run this command. You can see a directory with name directory 1 is created, and let us see the contents of that directory. It contains directory 2. both directories are created. This is the use of pflag. That's it for today. Thank you. If you like this video, give a like and subscribe to my channel to support me.